Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Jester's Court. I am your Dungeon Master, Rachel Kordell, and while you may have thought the story of Power in the Dark was over, there's still one plot line that we have yet to tie up. Before I introduce our players, I wanted to quickly bring everyone up to speed on the world in which our story resides. As we learned in Power in the Dark, the world was ruled by the gods preservation, ruin, change, and creation. About 1,300 years ago, before Power in the Dark began, a new god, an alien goddess named Magic, came upon the planet and gifted the world's inhabitants the ability to manipulate the weave, to use magic, with a lowercase m, for themselves. The consensus of the other gods was that they did not like this, and after about 100 years, imprisoned the goddess within the confines of a forest as punishment for her act. Over the years, she slowly encountered several mortal wizards, each representing their own school of magic, whom she thought were selfless, courageous, and or simply amusing, and bestowed...
Oh, did she?
I wonder which one that
is. And bestowed the title of Magic's Chosen to each of them, for her to call on in her time of need. This is the story of when she finally made the call. We find ourselves viewing a rickety rope bridge over a vast canyon. A centaur, a tiefling, a satyr, a halfling, and a young human wizard cautiously cross the bridge. Welcoming back to the table, we have Seth Coveyou. Welcome back.
Seth is back again.
Seth, who are you playing for us in this game?
A god!
Something like it.
I know my fate! I am an arrow shot into the sky, landing into a pool of water. I have seen the ripples. I know the consequence. You may calculate my trajectory. You may observe gravity's rainbow, but you will not stop the boy wizard wonder.
Oh,
wow, that was intense.
That was intense.
And none of that made sense.
Did it not make sense? I really thought it made sense. Stream of consciousness.
My heart is pounding right now.
Me too. So
I'm pumped up.
So to get this thing, that was a fantastic intro. Seth,
this is intense.
So that was the vignette, right?
Oh, almost.
That was
Almost.
Gave us all the information we needed.
Barnabus, you just recently became a Chosen of Magic. How are you feeling right now as you cross this bridge with your companions?
I'm not looking down. I'm looking up. There's power when you look up. Stupid people look down. I'm not stupid. Oh my god. I did look down. Oh my god. Can't.
So, as you take your next step across the bridge, you hear a rustling coming from your backpack, and you pull out Atrix, your trusty talking spellbook.
Barnabus, I don't feel too good. I think...
Atrix's pages flip open wildly, landing on an empty sheet, which suddenly begins glowing as a purple arcane symbol of an 8-pointed star is burned into the pages, and you and Atrix are sucked into it, disappearing from all of your friends.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
We cut directly to Andrew Frost. Who are you playing? What do you look like? What are you doing right now?
I am playing Eden Abundanti, former proprietor of Eden's Eden in Follow Home. Right now, unfortunately, Eden, who is a small, messy-haired, big hoop earring wearing woman, is unfortunately currently pulling all of her smokers and stuff out of her former place of business. Times have gotten tough for Eden. The restaurant, which she's put so much love and time into over the years, just isn't turning a profit anymore in Follow Home, and she has to find something new.
Oh. Well, in a similar situation to Barnabas, as you're pulling your last box of books and cooking books and other recipe things that you have as you're carrying them out. The one that sits on the top of your pile flashes open, and the similar purple arcane symbol, that 8-pointed star, appears, burns right in between the pages, and you two are sucked right into the binding, dropping your books onto the ground and whisking you away.
What the hell?
That's good.
Moving on to Sky Swanson. Sky, who are you playing? What do you look like, and what are you doing in this moment?
What I think we see is that in some backwater town in the middle of some sort of weird swamp, we see a crowd of people that all have bandages around them, crutches, and various, ways to keep themselves upright. And in the center of a mud pit, we see a bronze dragonborn about 5'11". He's got a mullet. And I mean, he's got hair. He's got a full mullet going down his back of his head. And he has magic robes on, but they are made of jeans and they are overalls. That is for you to interpret in your mind.
The denim robes. I forgot the denim robes.
Yeah, he's got denim robes. Thank you. And we watch as he is just wrestling some poor halfling into the dirt. Finishes, and then steps up and just says, "Gazebo ain't meant for home fish and sausage."
Yeah.
Have you said his name yet?
His name, as the crowd starts chanting, is the Hoggler.
I loved it when you hoggled all over that guy.
The Hoggler looks into camera and goes, "It's hoggling time."
It's Hoggler time. Hoggler,
Mr. Hoggler, can you shine my shit shovel?
He wrestles that child and in the process signs that shovel.
Hoggler, you stand after signing the shovel. You stand back and you look over the crowd. Do you have more to say?
He doesn't have more to say. The town's name, we see a sign there. It says Hullup, and it has a population of 438, and that child was the 438th person that he's wrestled in that town.
Oh, you got them all.
Got them all, as is the nature of the Hoggler.
Are we absolutely sure that the Hoggler isn't a regular show character that we're just stealing?
He feels like a oh my god. It's absolutely a regular show charger. There's a raccoon and a blue jay nearby, just like so impressed by him.
Look at him go, Rigby.
Hoggler, you stand there in the middle of this mud pit looking at your crowd, when beneath your feet, that same purple arcane symbol, that same 8-sided pointed star opens up in the mud beneath you and slurps you right down into the mud below. And you're gone.
Crabs.
Yeah.
Hopping right over to Casey Reardon. Casey, who are you? What do you look like? And what are you doing in this moment?
So we start off looking into this large, what kind of looks like a war tent. There are several people standing around this large oaken table, and they're all having like a muted discussion when coming into the tent with a smoldering tail is Moss, who has recently been blown up slightly.
Did his snout get turned around backwards like a Looney Tune?
Oh, that's good.
He's not shifted
That's
at this
good.
point,
Yeah,
but it would have.
Just snaps it back to the front.
As he's walking in with his kind of slightly charred red robes that have the letters MAGI embroidered on the back. And you look around and all of the other people in here have the same robes. And he just places his hands on the table and says, "Well, that didn't work out so well, did it, guys? Well, maybe, I'm sure if we try..."
In the middle of your conversation, you said you were in a war tent?
Yeah.
Over the table with a map on it, probably?
Yeah, it definitely has a map on it.
Perfect. That map opens up into that purple symbol, the 8-pointed star. You have your hand resting on the table as you speak, and from the tips of your fingers, you're sucked down into the map.
That's good.
And
That's like a
finally,
Wilhelm.
Pretty close.
And finally, cutting over to Jonas Tintenseher. Thank you, Casey, for giving me the proper saying of that name.
You're welcome.
Jonas,
Glad I could workshop that for you.
who are you? What do you look like? And what are you doing in this moment?
I am very old Furbolg. I'm like 7 or nearly, about 7.5 feet tall. Kind of like large and muscular, but not in a gym way. It's just sort of years of walking and lifting trees and things. I'm not actually physically strong.
Jonas, could you describe your character now?
Yep, and I have a long white beard and big floppy ears that point out to the sides and a big fancy mustache. And I'm carrying a knobbled staff wearing sort of like furs and leaves, and I look like a druid, really. I'm not much of a wizard. I'm more of a druid-type wizard.
Okay, but can you describe your character now?
Okay, it was funny the first time. and my name is Whisperwise. They, them. Gender is a construct, and I am part tree. I think I'm sitting with my legs crossed, meditating, and in a clearing in a forest, having a real Disney princess moment with the wildlife. Because I am already exactly where I'm supposed to be.
Yes, you are exactly where you were supposed to be. And just as you kind of anticipated this moment happening for you, really it would have happened wherever you needed to be, but you foresaw that perhaps it was going to happen here.
Yeah. I just really wanted to be somewhere where I could do this sitting down.
Convenient.
And actually, right above you, like I'm picturing like an elevator, you just raise up into your 8-pointed star. Yep. We already went down, so we have to go up.
Going up. Top floor, here we go.
And you get whisked away into your purple star. All of you find yourself zooming actually downward feet first, down a tube of iridescent prismatic light, and it's just shifting through colors. It's not blinding to you, and it's not necessarily uncomfortable, but you're moving faster and faster downward and downward. And as you're going in, as you're going through these motions, it feels for a minute as though something might be wrong. It feels as though you may have dodged a bullet. You don't know how and you don't know why you feel this way, but something feels slightly uncomfortable for just a minute before all of a sudden, you find yourself standing, as if the ground has raised to you and you were perhaps standing the whole time.
My knees.
You find yourselves standing in a field on a large magic circle on the ground below you. This magic circle has 8 points on it, where each of you reside on your own part of the circle. There's a symbol below you representing your school of magic that you most closely align with.
Barnabus Fletch is transmutation.
Eating Abundanti's evocation, sugar.
Oh, right, necromancy.
Full boom hour, that's great.
The language of love.
Yeah, Moss makes his own friends. Conjuration.
Hey, we'll get along probably.
I don't remember. I think it was something like nividation.
Divination.
No, bimidation.
Bimidation.
Perfect.
Dimitation.
The school of very tall hats.
There are 3 additional wizards also standing by you. There is a tiefling woman who is standing on the circle of abjuration, a human wizard enchanter, and a elven wizard illusionist. They all stand around the circle with you. Just to set the scene a little bit, you guys are standing on this vast field that is ringed with a tree line. It is ringed with trees. There's a tree line surrounding it. That's what I'm trying to say.
There we go.
You guys are standing on this field with a ring of trees surrounding it. Off to the north, though, the tree line is funky. The trees kind of dance and shift in colors in this weird way. It doesn't appear as though they're dying, although they don't appear to be healthy, normal trees. And if that wasn't disturbing to look at, Beyond that, off in the distance, it looks as though pieces of earth are rising out of the ground. Not so high that you can see them high above the tree line, but just enough that something is not going well in that direction. The area that you're standing in, though, seems perfectly healthy and normal and beautiful, actually. It's just an absolutely gorgeous scene in any other direction that you happen to be looking at. As you take a moment to settle yourself in this new space, you notice that the tiefling wizard, the abjuration wizard, lurches forward and grabs at her stomach. She starts to heave and she starts to vomit up this black gook that falls out of her mouth and falls onto the ground.
Oh my God.
You right there, dear?
No, this is a good thing, guys. This is a Hunger Games thing.
I certainly hope not. Or else y'all ain't gonna be doing so well by the end of it.
Hoggler gets ready to wrestle.
Shifts through uneasy colors as she falls to her knees. Across the circle, the enchanter starts to laugh maniacally. His hair seems to lift off his head and stand on end. His hands become almost claw-like, not necessarily in that they're transforming, but like his hands harden and his body tenses and he begins to laugh maniacally. The illusionist starts to cry hysterically. You're not quite sure what's going on, but everyone roll for initiative.
Oh, Jesus. All right. I was right. It is a Hunger Games thing.
Hold on a
my
second.
God.
I gotta...
That's disgusting. What are you doing? Oh my God. What is wrong with you? Ah!
Oh.
There you go. Uh-oh.
Wow, we all rolled pretty low initiative.
You did.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's good.
Got a
The
six.
diviner goes last. That makes sense.
I saw this coming.
I saw this coming,
Wow.
and I'm not gonna participate.
Okay, we're gonna do it in the same way that we did it last time. 20 and above?
Nice,
No
good
one.
start.
No.
Good start. 15 and above.
19.
Oh, thank goodness.
Perfect.
Of course, Andrew.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I've gone from a plus 13 to a plus 1, so I'll take it.
10 and above.
Wow.
No.
Sorry.
Don't
I'll
bet.
try
That's
again.
bad.
All right. 5 and above.
Nope.
I got a 5.
6. I got a 6.
Ooh.
Okay.
There
Oh my gosh, did Barnabus roll lower than me?
Oh, wow.
I might have.
This is very interesting already. Okay, and then 0 and above.
3.
4. I'm not last. I foresaw this.
This is bullshit. I'm the main character. Where's the agent?
This is the refusal of the call segment. You gotta.
So
Yeah, that's
funny.
First things first, as you gear up for this battle, you guys notice that the circle below you is starting to shift and move. In this exact moment, as you notice this, you see that the wizards, these corrupted wizards, we'll call them, suddenly begin to glow, and then it's almost as though the life is sucked from them through their feet. At the very same moment, regardless of what your previous health or level status was, you all gain however many levels it means and whatever health and necessary needed to bring you to full night's rest level 10 wizards right at the beginning of this fight. And the same kind of energy pours in through your feet and up through you. So if you weren't already level 10,
guys, I lost 10 levels. This sucks.
you get there. You are all now level 10 level 10 wizards. Hooray!
We gotta roll for health. Hold on. There's a dice.
I gotta go pick some spells real fast. Sorry, this might take a while.
Level up.
Good thing we were all prepared for this.
Yep.
Anyway, starting from that, the first wizard who has recently been de-leveled looks up. It's the illusionist who looks up and immediately begins to move towards Moss. and
Hey, what are you doing there, bud?
and casts a spell. This is a spell that you've not quite seen before. I need everyone to make a wisdom. I need everyone to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh,
Gross.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, we all should be good at that.
Yeah, I think so.
Supposedly.
Supposedly, presumably.
Oh my god!
Oh, I rolled a 2. No, it's okay. It's a 12. Oh my god.
Supposed to be smart.
The Hoggler, no.
Hoggler, no.
Hoggler, no.
Hoggler, yeah.
Hoggler, yes.
All right, what did everyone get? Just going around.
Natural 20 for a 29.
Good lord.
Perfect.
15.
12.
21.
That's a 21 sugar.
Wow, okay. So, Hoggler,
It's all right, I can do it. I ain't nothing but a bunch of crawfish down my legs.
What?
It's gonna be every single one of these, isn't it?
Hold on. Let me cast comprehend languages.
It does nothing.
It does nothing. It's indecipherable.
Through magic, all things are possible.
from the center of the magic circle, a large abomination of a creature, this bulging, gooey mass, rises from the center and begins to move towards you. You
Moves towards
are...
the Hoggler?
Yes, towards
no.
the Hoggler.
All right.
You are overcome with fear, which is kind of funny for you.
Hate that. Mm-hmm. I'd like to propose that I should be immune to fear.
Did you come in with immunity to fear?
No. But
Then you are not.
Damn it.
Well, amorphous blobs are impossible to wrestle. That's the problem. You can't really get your arms around
that's
him.
what it is. He doesn't know how to wrestle it.
He
Not
doesn't-
yet.
Grain
Key
of
word.
mane.
Do we all see the flesh blob, or is it just the Hoggler?
It's just the
it's
Hoggler,
like-
yeah.
Okay.
I'm doing all right.
Yeah, that ain't a turtle eating too much pork.
You gotta
sorry,
slow
why is a
down,
turtle
buddy.
eating pork?
How many of these you got?
Sky, please, do
I
you have
have
these written down? If not, I need to write these down.
A full page.
Okay.
written
Oh,
down.
Please
no.
send me that page afterwards.
Single spaced.
Okay, so this monster comes with you, comes towards you, and goes ahead and takes a swing at you. Has a, how does a 5 do?
It's a miracle. That does not hit me. Holy shit.
This big slimy mob takes its arm and whiffs over the top of your head and slams next to you.
For reference, Sky has less than 10 AC.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I got 9 AC, but 75 hit points.
There we go.
Next up is the enchanter, who turns to Barnabus and goes to cast a spell on you. I also need a intelligence saving throw from you.
Okay.
Barnabus, don't let it in.
Let what in?
I don't know. Something's happening. Make an Arcana check or
Why does
something.
Casey get to play too? Andrew, I'm going to be your familiar.
Well, I figured that whatever
nice.
Casey brought up, I was just gonna voice one of those NPCs.
Oh, I have plenty.
that's-
Don't you
that's
worry.
good, yeah.
Don't you worry. Everybody can
Jonas.
play one.
Jonas, you could play whatever I summon.
Yeah, okay.
Rachel, that's a
Yes.
23.
Okay, perfect. The spell comes flying at you, and it bounces off of you. You do not feel the throes of this effect, but you feel as though something wild and wicked could have left you in an interesting state, but you are left okay.
See, I told you, Barnabas. I told you.
AJ, something wild and wicked just barely missed me.
Well, let's not let it hit us.
Okay.
Finally, the abjuration wizard steps forward and goes ahead and casts a
Power word kill.
power word kill. No, not quite. Casts a good old spell towards Whisperwise. Wow, which really doesn't do well anyway, so that's fine. That's like an 11.
You can't hit me. I saw that coming.
Lorraine,
Have the mage armor up?
I
No.
assumed, yeah, I mean, I would have just had it. It lasts for 8 hours, so.
it was prepared, yeah.
Yeah, no
Oh,
reason
really?
not to.
Oh my god, I didn't do that.
The Ray of Frost goes wide and misses you. Finally, moving on to Eden.
I think Eden's kind of taking everything in right now, and she's just seeing everyone before her just attacking people randomly, so she's going to focus on them. Eden didn't see the thing summoned by the
Actually, Eden, go ahead and make a perception check.
perception. Okay, only 13.
Okay, you don't notice anything. Moving
Okay.
on.
I think she's going to turn to the enchanter next to her, like who attacked Barnabus.
Mm-hmm.
because he just randomly attacked a child for no reason. So she's as a proud mother of 3, I think she's gonna take a little offense to that.
Yeah, everyone else here looks like an adult, right? It's just the one teenager.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
There's one child.
Hurrah.
Boy, I can't wait till we get to me.
It's gonna be a while.
Yep. What I mean is, I can wait until we get to me.
We're gonna get a fireball going. Level 5.
Level 5. We're
Level
starting
5.
strong.
And Mama Bear instincts, it can't go wrong. So they're gonna have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Sure thing.
A single target fireball.
That is definitely a hit.
All right, let's get some big damage going. All right, how's 46 points of damage?
Jesus.
That absolutely blows up the enchanter, absolutely setting them on fire.
Wait, hold on. I have empowered evocation, so it's actually 51.
Oh, Jesus.
So 51 points of damage. I'm sorry.
Fantastic. They blow up and hit the ground immediately and knock out.
And I think she's just gonna look at Barnabus and be like, "You're right, sugar."
I'm okay.
Okay, good.
My big brain saved me.
Ah, very good.
That does enough damage where you notice that as the enchanter hits the ground, you notice that there is a rune below his feet that begins to shatter. The rune is a purple arrow with a wiggly tail coming out the back of it.
Oh, cute.
Interesting.
Like a worm.
All right. Hope that has no repercussions later on.
Right, moving on to the Hoggler. There's this big blobby monster in front of you that came and whiffed next to you, but it's sure terrifying.
All right, I'm assuming I can't wrestle it.
You are afraid of it. But you can.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm afraid of it.
It's just disadvantage.
Yeah.
You can make a intelligence saving throw to try and come out of that.
All right then.
Top of your turn.
Does 23 do it?
Yeah, easily.
Okay, cool. I snap out of it. All right, I'm right. And
Perhaps it's just that moment of fear that kind of shakes you for a second, but once you see this thing in front of you, you're back in the ring just like you were not 30 minutes ago.
Let's see here. I'm gonna cast Wither and Bloom at a 4th level. Did somebody else take damage?
Not yet.
Not yet. No, just the one wizard that
Save that one.
fell over.
Yeah.
You could.
I'll
Oh,
save
you
that
could
one.
heal the bad guy.
I could heal the bad guy. All right, yeah, I gotta deal with this monster in front of me first before I go wrestle one of those lesser wizards, if we will. Let's see here. Dim greenish light spreads in a 30-foot sphere centered on a point you choose. When a creature moves into the spell area for the first time or starts its turn here, that creature must succeed a Constitution saving throw or take 4d10 radiant damage. We're gonna go with that. We're gonna do Sickening Radiance. 4th level spell, and I'm gonna center it so it hits just the guy at 6 o'clock and the big slime in front of me. So at the beginning of their turn, they will have to take that damage, or they'll have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a good spell.
Yeah. All right. Cool. That's my turn. I yield my time.
Next up, Moss.
All right. The first thing that happens is Moss starts changing as his snout grows longer, whiskers kind of poke out from his snout, his tail kind of elongates and becomes more rat-like, his legs and body just gains a little bit more fur as he shifts into his bestial form as a swift stride shifter. That is hard to say.
Ooh.
$5 to say it 5 times fast.
Boy, I sure hope we don't go to Magic's Kingdom, or else we'll have to pay a whole lot of copyright fees.
Probably, yeah. Don't worry about that for now. That is a bonus action, which gives me some temp HP. I get 8 temporary HP.
Very nice.
And then Moss is going to start moving his hands around as he says, "All right, guys, you asked for it." And in the center of this magic circle, darkness starts coalescing together as I summon a creature from the depths of shadow. "All right, Herbert, come on out, bud. You got this one."
Ooh.
As Herbert is summoned.
Nice.
Herbert, a shadow spawn?
He is a shadow spawn, yes.
I am Herbert.
Oh no! Oh no!
He is the despair one, so that kind of works in terms of voice.
Hi there, Herbert. Name's
Herbert, we
Eden.
gotta work on your image.
I'm so sad.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Sugar Cube.
I go to therapy 3 times a week and it doesn't help.
Oh, well, that's rather unfortunate now.
Hey, do I need to fight something, Moss?
Go after that illusionist guy. He kind of stepped up on me and then backed away and cast a spell. So, like, I don't know. Something's weird happening.
Moss, give me a perception check.
Nat 20.
Perfect.
23.
You notice that underneath all of these wizards, now in addition to the one that has already been knocked out, there are these 3 arrows, these 3 arrow runes with wiggly tails that are sitting over each of their symbols beneath where they're standing. They glow an ominous purple.
Okay, well, if it's magic, I'm not dealing with that. I can't willingly dispel any magic. I physically can't dispel any magic. Let's go beat up on that illusionist.
You got it, boss. I sure do hate illusions. Just like my
Yeah.
illusions of self-worth.
Listen, dude, come on. Dude, I got you from Ruins Playground. I thought we would get you over this, but
Yeah, they call
never
it
mind.
Ruins Playground, but it's really more of Ruins depressed wasteland.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love this guy. I love this guy.
All right.
Keep him around.
All right, so it is going to be, he gets to make 1 attack, because I only cast at 3rd level. So it's just going to be my spell attack bonus to attack.
Okay.
18 to hit.
Hits.
All right, 13 points of cold damage.
Nice.
It's pretty
Takes
good.
a nice swing at him. Gets him across the chest.
Nice.
Perfect. Where the attack hits, his flesh starts to freeze a little bit with the effect, and he takes the 13 points of damage.
Woo.
And at the start of his turn, his speed is going to be reduced by 20 feet because of the weight of sorrow.
Nice.
The depression.
We love it.
All right, Whisperwise, you're next.
Okay, so I can see invisible creatures and objects and into the ethereal plane for 120 feet. Do I notice anything strange?
Well, I feel. Well, I guess. Give me the perception check first.
Cool, I roll those with advantage.
I mean,
Perfect.
you're bound to see something strange, right?
In my neighborhood, I agree. 25.
Hey, there we go.
You also notice these wiggly, evil-looking arrows that are sitting over the symbols of abjuration, enchantment, and illusion. With your supreme vision,
It is supreme. Thank you.
you do in fact see this shifty-looking blob thing that stands before the Hoggler.
I will, I don't like, it has too many teeth for me, so I will
It
cast...
has no teeth.
What? Never mind.
It's just a blob.
I thought it
It
was
also
like...
has
cavity
teeth.
Jealous.
Oh, cool. It doesn't have any teeth, I
It
wish.
has 7 teeth,
I wish.
and then it
No
has
teeth.
12 teeth.
Oh, it's changing.
Oh, I get it. Anyways,
Now it
for
has
me.
5.
I cast Mind Spike at, let's say, 2nd level, just to start
Does it-
off.
Doesn't have mind.
That's a wisdom save.
At the creature?
A blob.
Sure. Does it have a wisdom save? No. No, it does not. It doesn't
It
have
doesn't
a wisdom.
save.
As in,
No, it
as in
doesn't.
nothing happens?
Yeah, no, nothing happens.
I say, young fellow with the scales, that thing in front of you is not real. Ignore it, and it won't hurt you. And then I turn invisible. I back away slowly, using my firbolg magic, and that's my turn.
That was very much a place my trap card and
That was
hand my turn.
brilliant.
I'm glad I cast that at 2nd level, because geez.
Okay, moving on. Finally, Barney,
Yeah.
how you doing?
I'm good. I mean, I'm not good. I'm in it though. Okay.
Perception
This is
check,
pretty
please.
crazy, Barnabus.
Perception check. Okay. 13.
A 13 does not quite do it.
Wow. I'm going to kind of run over to the enchanter, who is
A pile
recently
of
dispatched.
bones.
Oh, he's a pile of bones.
Oh, he's Ash, probably.
Yeah, that one's gone. Yeah.
Like like just no bring him back.
Well, no, he's still breathing. Actually, yeah, he's not full bones. He's But he's pretty charred. I'm sorry. He's very charred.
Okay. I'm going to put a flaming hand on his forehead, and my hands are going to glow, and I cast Spare the Dying.
Oh.
Divine magic! Heresy! Heresy!
No, that's fine. It's magic. Who cares?
As you go over there and you cast Spare the Dying on this body, you do see that he becomes a little less charred and begins to stabilize. But also you do actually see the arrow that is below his body. It looks like it has cracks in it.
Okay.
It looks as though it is not stable.
Can I roll Arcana and like put my hand to it? See, like just because I'm curious, like what is?
Sure, of course.
I don't really understand what's happening. I just know that some
I like that
weird
arrow.
things happen to people that I don't know. They acted strange.
I have no idea what's going on.
And then
Nothing
one
at
of them
all.
attacked me, but was quickly dispatched. So, but I don't want them to die because I think there was something going on there. Anyway, my Arcana check is a 14. I can only roll 5s.
Okay.
My superpower, Cap.
So you put your hand down on this arrow, and I know I've described things like this before, but you know, in anime where you have that like boom boom oh kind of moment where the image
black
shifts
lightning
in
in
front
the
of
back.
you. You see the face of the goddess Magic herself, and she says, "Barnabus, help!" And
What do you want me to do?
that's kind of all you get from it. But you can feel that perhaps these arrows,
Gotta help.
you want to get rid of them. You don't know what they are. You don't know what they do. You just get the sense that she needs some help.
I like stumble back. The bump heartbeat just really knocks me off balance. I go on like in like a crab stance as if I was pushed down, and I yell out, "The squiggle arrows! Get rid of them!"
Why?
No, the young one is right. Get rid of him.
Who said that?
What a squiggle arrow.
There's arrows in the ground.
All right, I'm getting right now.
I don't got one.
All right, moving back to the top of the order, we have our illusionist who is now faced with I'm sorry, what was it that you summoned again? Sorry,
Herbert?
Herbert.
Herbert.
Oh, I mean, Herbert.
Herbert, the despair shadow spawn.
Thank you, Despair Shadow Spawn. I really needed the full name to completely understand what was
By
happening.
the way, if he was concentrating on an illusion, he probably would have had to make a concentration check when I hit him.
Oh, that's valid. Yeah, that doesn't matter though.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's valid,
fucked.
but also no.
Okay, so yeah, with this thing in front of him, to fight this monster that stands in front of him, he summons this shadowy blade before him, goes ahead and tries to take a swing at Herbert with it. These guys did really good on initiative.
And nothing else.
And nothing else. And I love that.
It's okay.
We love that.
Yeah.
for them.
I carry an aura of failure.
Oh no!
As an 8 gonna do.
It's gonna go right through his shadowy body and miss.
It's true, I'm insubstantial.
Perfect.
It's okay, buddy. That's a good thing in this case.
So he swings and misses, and that's just gonna be all that he does with that turn. Moving over to the Abjuration Wizard. I'm sorry, Sky, what was the save that I needed to make?
A Constitution saving throw.
Convolution.
Convolution.
Converblusion. A 4!
Yeah, that fails. DC 17.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so they are going to take 4d10 damage.
Give it
Yay.
to me. Yay!
8, 9, 2, 4, 23 points of damage.
Woo!
That's pretty
And
good.
what is this effect?
Radiant damage.
I don't think the Hoggler knows what he's doing. They get a little sick. Yeah.
Yeah, this black energy rises up through them, and they once again begin to heave a little bit as they get sickened.
They also suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh, perfect.
Sickening radiance.
It's basically radiation poisoning.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, well, that sucks for them. Okay. Yeah, she hates that. And she doesn't quite know I guess did she see you cast that? I suppose she did.
It's got components.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So she turns to you, and she goes ahead and does a good ol' she's just gonna cast Shatter on you.
Ooh.
Cool. All right. Well, good luck. Shattering the Hoggler. No one's ever done it before.
Shatter the Hoggler is my dad rock band.
So you have to make
What?
you have to make a
What?
Constitution saving throw.
That's fine. I got +4 to that. Let's go.
Perfect.
What'd I get? A 17. Oh, crushed it. No one ever shattered the Hoggler.
No one did, and it didn't happen today. As she points at you, and this energy beams at you, but it does not affect you at all. And she looks very sad and
Does Shatter
stomps her
not
feet.
do?
And you take half damage.
As the wave comes at the Hoggler does not avoid it and just takes it.
You take a whopping 7 damage.
Oh no.
You will have to make a concentration
beyond
check too.
repair.
Guys, we're in the 60s right now. Oh, that's right. I gotta make a con save or just a con?
Yeah,
Con
DC
save?
10. Nat 20.
Natural 20. We're good.
All right.
Fantastic. We love that.
Ain't no way knocking down nothing from the Hoggler.
I get him rather easily, if
The
I'm being
Hoggler
frank.
just looks across at you and just goes, can't skip rocks on Bell Stove.
No, you can't.
I did forget this, but before that, our goo monster who stands before the Hoggler is also there. Also goes ahead and tries to make an attack on you.
Make that con save, goo monster.
That is true.
Yeah, they're in the bubble.
It is true. A 17 passes?
DC 17.
Yes.
I don't even think it's. Yeah, there's no half. Okay, that's fine.
It is fine because he goes ahead to attack you. Well, it rolled a 2.
It's doing its best.
Hoggler has not moved this entire combat.
You don't need to, apparently.
It's just kind of standing there taking all of it.
Yeah. I mean, once again, this big, meaty, gooey arm tries to go ahead and whiffs right over the head, landing next to you on the other side than it did before. And yeah, so that moves back on to Eden.
I think she's gonna take credence in what Barnabus was saying with the squigglies. I think I'm also gonna cast Sickening Radiance. But I'm gonna center it to try to hit both the squiggly people.
Wait, don't hit Herbert.
It's okay. I probably deserve it.
You gotta get over this man. You're supposed to make them depressed, not me.
Don't you worry now, sugar. I got it taken care of. Definitely ain't my first rodeo here. I can tell you that now.
So positions it. Well, yeah, it's a 30-foot radius. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'll hit the whole circle. Actually, no. I'll push it off to the right, so I don't have to worry about not getting Barnabus and the invisible Whisperwise. Not that I'd really know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna shape spell to protect the Hoggler, Moss, and the Shadow Spirit.
Nice.
Oh, thank you.
Ah, my pleasure, sweetheart.
I don't feel sick at all.
My
except
pleasure,
my
sweetheart.
inner turmoil.
They all gotta make Constitution saving throws, though.
Moss is fully preparing to get wailed on by this thing and just like stands there cringing and eyes
it
shut
doesn't
and
happen.
then just opens it. Like, what's going on?
And that's the end of your turn then?
Yes.
Okay. Hoggler.
The Hoggler, I'm looking at me, probably cast a bell.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's making this stuff up.
I think we just roused him from a nap. Is what happened there. He was in a hammock and we just kind of tipped it.
I will say,
might be right.
you kind of notice that while like everything in front of you is kind of like enveloped in this green glow, for some reason there's no green light shining on you.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't notice that.
Everything slips past the Hoggler.
Everything go
Whatever,
back to Hoggler. Ain't nothing to slip out of the Hoggler grass. Chill touch. How's this thing looking in front of me?
It's looking just like a blob.
It's not real, young one. Ignore it. It's not there.
Your friend is offering advice.
Oh, okay. I walk through it.
You certainly do, as it was not real. and the illusion dispels.
Oh, it was that? Okay, then. I didn't realize it would be that easy. Okay, cool.
I'm not afraid of you anymore.
All right. Let's see here. This negative energy, or not the no. This what was it? Sickening radiance. All right. Hoggler's gonna charge straight up then
Hell yeah.
towards this guy at 1 o'clock. And is going to tackle wrestle him. Yeah, the elven illusion is gonna die, but now you don't trick me. I'll trick you back. And is going to. Guy needs to make a contested athletics check.
Perfect.
Dang. I rolled okay. I got a 13, which makes it a 25.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you take this guy down real easy. He kind of like bends over like a old toothpick and just snaps.
Fantastic. Hoggler takes it to the ground, and then let's see here. I've got the feet grappler. You could use your action to try and pin a creature grappled by... Oh, so I gotta wait till next turn. Wow, this really is just the worst feat.
I told you. Yep, I warned you.
I had to take it. Anyway. All right, well, Hoggler's got him grappled right now. And that's my turn.
Actually, in this moment, the magic circle surges beneath you, and you feel the energy to perhaps take one more action in this moment.
Oh, I create a bonfire nearby.
Just so we can hang out afterward.
Just so we can hang out
fine.
afterwards. We have a nice time. Can I point blank breath weapon him?
Yeah, why not?
Cool. All right. I fully Godzilla style in the first of the newest trilogy. Open his mouth and atomic breath straight down his throat.
Jesus.
Perfect.
All right.
What a way to go.
He needs to make a dexterity saving throw, but he is also grappled. So
That doesn't do anything.
that's a
It's
shame.
not restrained. Grapple just.
Yeah, if you had
halts
pinned him,
movement speed.
you had pinned him.
Yeah.
Well, that would require an action, and I already used my action. Oh wait, but I have a new action
That's
now.
what.
I don't do this. I pin him. Incredible. All right, we make another athletics check.
Yes.
23.
Well, no. I mean, he's just not strong. This guy is toothpicky as all heck.
Yeah, Hoggler pins him down. Waiting to hear that bell.
Perfect.
I didn't hear no bell.
I ain't hear no bell. To fully describe how the Hoggler is pinning this guy, by the way, this dude is chest down on the ground. Hoggler is standing on his back and is just holding his hands, basically. Yeah.
Oh, very nice. Moving on to Moss and Herbert.
I think Moss is gonna tentatively try and move a little bit because it still looks like the green is everywhere, and he's not sure if the shaped spell will move with him or if he moves from this spot, it's gonna start hurting him. And as soon as he realizes that it won't, he makes his way over to the illusionist and is going to make an Arcana check on the triangle to determine whether or not this is from magic or from some other god he doesn't care about.
The arrow or the... What do you mean the triangle?
The arrow, sorry.
The arrow. Okay.
There's a triangle on arrows, guys.
There is.
I mean, yeah.
He's looking specifically at the triangle part of the arrow. Its source of power.
What's that Arcana check?
17 on the Arcana.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So you take a look at this arrow. It's shifting and moving beneath where the Hoggler is holding this guy down. And as you look closer at it, it is not of magic. It is of a foreign entity. You can tell just based on looking at the circle beside it. It's a completely different type of magic. The magic circle itself is from magic. The rune is not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we all learned something here today.
But you can also see that the struggling that this wizard is doing underneath the Hoggler is actually displacing some of the rune itself.
Oh, just kick some dirt on it.
Yeah, I was going to try and scrape up the rune if I could, but with that
absolutely
Arcana
can.
check, do I know if that would work or not?
Based on the fact that this guy rolling around in it is displacing it a little bit, yes, absolutely.
Great. I just kind of take my rat claws and just start digging in the dirt to try and rip up this rune.
Perfect. The rune is displaced. It breaks up and disappears. The wizard himself, who is laying there, starts to like shake his head a little bit, but isn't fully removed from whatever is overcoming him. But the magic circle below that was once underneath the rune is starting to glow more intensely now that it is gone, just specifically in this corner of the area of the circle.
Good job.
Good job.
Why did you sound like me?
What did you do?
Shit.
I just dug in the dirt. You just gotta scrape up the arrow thing. It was honestly pretty easy. Whoever's making this stuff is really shoddy at magic.
That makes sense.
Herbert, go deal with the other one with that lady in the green fire. You should be fine.
You got it, boys.
And Herbert can move 40 feet, and he's within 5 feet of her. So is that
Doesn't
close
sound
enough
like he
to,
moves 40
to scratch
feet.
it at her rune?
Sounds like he moves 10 feet per round. Kind of wanders over there.
Can he scratch at the rune underneath the? Which
No,
one
she's
is that?
standing on top of it. She's the abjuration.
We gotta
wizard.
smack her first.
All right,
She's standing
Boys,
on
I
it.
think we should belittle her insecurities. That always
I
works
think-
on me.
Oh my god.
In that case, I think he's just gonna make a
love
shove
this guy.
attack.
Go ahead.
Oh, this
So
is a
just
good idea,
push
boss.
Yeah, just push her out of the way.
Yep, just like me and my ambitions.
And I believe
Oh no.
Herbert, favorite character.
That's so
I just
much
want
fun.
to double
Herbert
check
is
how this works.
So great.
Your vibes.
It's basically a grapple check, as I recall.
Yeah, it's
consistent
his
strength.
athletics against their athletics or acrobatics. He does not have great athletics though, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, worth a shot, you know?
Yeah, it's just +1 for him. Ooh, 19.
Yeah, easy. Easy. Just literally like legs right on the shoulders and shoves her back.
And then, yeah, he can't move any further. I think because he's within 10 feet of her still, because she just moves back 5 feet, her speed is still reduced by 20, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, you get her, Herbert.
I got her, boys. She is weightless, much like all the impact I have had on the world.
Unfortunately, Herbert is now in the Hoggler's
Sacred
area
Radiance?
of damage, so
It's okay. I'm pretty sick already.
yeah, that was sick as hell, buddy.
Oh.
Just
Aw.
gotta turn it around every time.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah.
Whisperwise.
I will appear out of my invisibility, casually just strolling across the circle. And I guess I'll just cast Mold Earth on the arrow under where the abjure was and just churn that up.
Nice.
Just move that whole block of dirt and just scatter it around.
Yep, you lift it up. You notice that even by messing with the earth itself, it doesn't disturb the magic circle. It just disturbs the runes, and that breaks it up. That area of the circle seems to glow a little bit. The last one remaining is on the far side by the unconscious,
Oh, I love that comic.
the unconscious illusionist.
Cool. I don't have a good bonus action, so I stand there confidently.
Perfect.
It's definitely the arrows, everyone.
All right, good to know.
Finally,
Thank you,
moving on to Barnabus, who happens to be sitting conveniently over the last one.
I scratch it out.
Oh, you scratch it up and you scratch it up good. The last rune disappears and the magic circle surges. There is basically an energetic charging sound, not an uncomfortable one, but something mystical and pleasant upon your ears. As the circle glows, the wizards, the ones who are still conscious, begin to faint and fall to the ground. And like pulling a napkin from its center up into the air, the magic circle lifts up and forms into Magic herself.
Instantly down on the ground.
Combat ends,
Prostrate.
and this is where we end our session.
I saw that coming.
My
Whoa!
God.
Thank you, everyone,
dear
so much for
God.
watching this first episode of The forbidden gift.
Whoa! Does anyone know what the gift is? I'm guessing it's Tears of the Kingdom.
Okay, look, I love Zelda, but no.
Hold on.
Does
The gift is
anyone have
Herbert.
anything they want to plug?
The gift is Herbert.
Herbert.
Sure. I guess I'm going first because Rachel's DMing. Check out TINTENSEHER. Check out my Linktree, itch.io, YouTube, working on some stuff. Maybe it's out by now. Who knows? Probably not, but maybe. Thank you.
Next.
I want to go ahead and plug Boobs the Mockumentary again. Episode 2 just dropped recently, so you should all go support my co-writer, Jasmine. She's got some great stuff. I was not a part of this project, but it is a very funny project regardless. So go check that out on YouTube.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Anyone else before me? Okay, I'll go.
Yeah.
You guys can check me out at twitch.tv/Majoris for my stream stuff. You could check out my personal stuff at Rachel Kordell, and we'll throw in check out Maury Film 2023 on Instagram for my film.
Cool.
Mhm.
I don't plug anything. Do you plug anything, Sky?
I'm gonna be on down. I ain't gonna leave it down a little bit of room right there. You know,
Oh no! I think
leave
he's having a
us a
stroke.
review.
All right. And Andrew?
Andrew, you want to translate that?
Well, what I think he's saying is, when the crawfish hits the moonlight, you gotta go leave yourself a review on all of our platforms. You can find us on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Facebook, Instagram. We're all over the place, honey. Go leave it a like. TikTok on the clock.
TikTok.
Are we
He
on
also-
Threads? I don't know. Are we on Threads?
You
We
missed
are
the
on
part.
Threads.
Oh yeah, it's not
Yeah,
Twitter
Threads.
anymore. It's X. Oh fucking.
Oh
What?
my God.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, that's a thing. Yeah.
Anyway,
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye,
Sorry, Sky, I thought
everybody.
that's what you were doing.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Oh, it's Herbert. Oh my god.
Everyone's leaving me, just like my close family and friends.
Herbert, I'm not dismissing you yet.
It's okay. I'll just go stand in the corner.
No.
Are we stopping now? Is this when we stop?